Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for serving this week and for watching this video to prepare. This Sunday, we will continue in our monthly theme, Press Play, Get in the Mix, where we are teaching our kids about confidence and learning to see themselves as God sees them. We will be instilling the truth that they can trust God no matter what. In our Bible story from Judges, we will hear about how God used Gideon as we teach our kids that God can use you no matter what. Our verse this month is, "Here is something I am still sure of. I will see the Lord's goodness while I am still alive." Psalm 27:13. As you gather your group, you're going to lead them to work together to count out all 300 of these little linky objects we have in your bag for you. You can do that however you want. You can assign them, hey, I need you to link up 10, you to link up 10, until you guys get to 300. You can even split up into different piles and teams, however you want to do, and then add them up. Then, for the next activity, you're going to play a game of Simon Says, only called Commander Says. When you give instructions that the commander might say, there are several examples on your leader guide, like march in place or stand at attention. You can keep their interest in the game by letting the kids take turns being the commander. So let them know that in large group, they're going to hear about someone who used to command an army. So again, let the kids play different things like everyone march in place. Simon Says march in place. Stand at attention and see who gets caught. So the whole Simon Says game. Then after large group, we're going to start with a demonstration. You're going to have some crazy looking dot pages. Lots and lots of dots here. So the first one that you're going to grab will be a colored set of dots. In that colored set of dots, you want to lay them all out. Mine are black and white right now, but lay out the colored set of dots and let the kids know that these are each dot representing a person from the Midianite army, which is 135,000. Then show them the black and white copy of dots that's in your packet and let them know that these black and white dots pages, they represent the small and mighty army of Gideon, equaling 32,000. Remind them about the Bible story and how 22,000 men were scared to fight and went home, setting aside two of those pages of Gideon's army, leaving only one page remaining. Then remind them that God only chose 300 people to fight with Gideon's army. And from your page, that's only one small rectangle. And show them this is how many that God chose. And talk about that God used those 300 people to do something amazing, and that God can use them to do something for him as well. And so you want to tell them about that different ways that even their young age that God can use them too. So talking about ways that God can use them. And then give, as a reminder of the story, you're going to then cut off one of those 300 dot rectangles, and you could do this from the colored set or the black and white set, because you're going to make a keychain out of it. You're going to have them give each one of them a colored or a black and white dot, and then put a strip of tape over it to make it strong. You can talk about how this kind of tape is very strong, just like God's army was. And we put duct tape, which is the instructions talked about, but we also put clear tape. So if you want to be able to still see the dots as the reminder of your Bible story lesson, you can do that as well. And they're going to wrap their paper in the packing tape or the duct tape, and then you're going to punch a hole to be able to thread the keychain through. And so we want to remind them that how strong the tape is, and it's making this paper super strong, just like God gave strength to help Gideon. And once the strip is covered again, you're going to punch a hole in the top at one end, thread the keychain through it, and then they can hang these on their backpacks or other bag to remind them about how God helped Gideon, and he will help them too. Next, you will lead your kids in a variation of Mother May I, using scenarios from the God Can Use You activity page. After each scenario, have the kid you called on say the bottom line. And after they say it, they're going to move forward using a soldier-style movement. So for example, you may say, Johnny, even though you're scared, you follow your coach's instructions and try a new move. And Johnny would say, God can use you no matter what. And then Johnny would move in a soldier style movement, whether it's marching, towards the finish line. Then the game is over once all the kids reach you. Then tell the kids about a time that God used you to do something for him, even if you weren't confident about it, and remind them that he can use them too. Finally, wrapping up, gather your kiddos in a close circle and have them hold their keychains. As you go around the circle, reminding them by name that God can use them. For example, you would say, God can use you, John, no matter what. God can use you, Susie, no matter what. Then use the leader guide as you close out in prayer, thanking God for using us just like he used Gideon. Spend extra time reviewing the memory verse if you have time extra at the end, and remind them that if they say it next week when they come upstairs, Mr. Timmy will have a prize for them. Go over any pickup procedures with them so parent pickup will run smoothly, and tell them to share with their parents what they learned today about Gideon and about how God can use them too, no matter what. Well, that wraps up our Sunday together. If you've watched this video in preparation for leading your small group on Sunday, text Timmy the keyword Gideon for a chance to win something awesome from him. Thank you again, leaders, for serving with us. Your impact for his kingdom is amazing. Have a blessed week.